Adam Kolarek collected his first W this season as the A's took care of the Blue Jays 2-1.
Inside Oracle Park, the home of the Giants, says we're ready for baseball from the city by the bay. Today, a matchup out of the National League West between the San Diego Padres and the San Francisco Giants. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Alex Wood, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Tommy Pham is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball one. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
The temperature here at first pitch, a very seasonal 63 degrees this afternoon. 2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
Yeah, a little wild here early on. Doesn't look like he's totally settled into the game yet. Hopefully, he can find it soon.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Batting second, the second baseman.
Now into the box, Jake Cronenworth. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Now a move over to first. Pham gets his lead at first, nobody out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
Dero, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Here comes the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. He'll try again. 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, keep an eye on the dynamic abilities of Will Myers. He leads the team in batting average right now, and it seems like every time he goes to the plate, he's getting a knock. Obviously, that's not the case, but these guys really rely on him for his consistency and the spark he provides with the bat in his hands.
First pitch on its way. Fernando Tatis Jr. comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes. A little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
fouled away. Runners on first with one down. Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball 1-strike count.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, that's an aggressive tactic by the manager right there. You don't see that often. Hit and run this early in the game. That's usually saved for mid to later when you're trying to score some runs. But obviously, they have major respect for this guy on the mound today.
Here's Manny Machado now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He's 1 for 5. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Mike Clevenger gets the start for San Diego in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have
Flex Ho just rated the channel with 1 viewers.
even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, you'll be in pretty good shape.
Striding in is Donovan Solano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Donovan.
And now a pitch on the way. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans. Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. Now the 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Well, I'll tell you, he doesn't look very comfortable on this mound right now. This mound isn't the same one that he pitches at home. I know they all look the same, but they're not all the same.
A runner at first with no outs here. Outside, 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Next up is Mike Yastrzemski. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Well-executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box.